Hello everyone, a very warm welcome once again and a big shout out to all those who have subscribed to my channel, and all of you have shown such an overwhelming response for my first video. Thank you all once again. And today I'm here with a very interesting topic, a topic which I would say is the mother of all the topics, because if you really want to develop yourself, you need to develop a lot of skills. And if you want to develop a lot of skills, the basic skill which you need with you is self-confidence. And today I'm going to talk about some such kind of tips and techniques which have helped me all over my life to pick me up whenever I felt really down, or to pick me up whenever I was in a dark place. So let's go ahead and try to understand what is self-confidence and how exactly to boost our self-confidence so that we will be able to learn all other skills. First things first, let us understand what exactly is the definition of confidence. Confidence comes from a Latin word which means to have complete trust. So when an individual has complete trust on his or her own capabilities, capacities, beliefs, when you believe yourself completely, that is what is called confidence. That is what is called self-confidence. So if you go through the dictionary definition, the one thing which comes up very clearly is believe you will feel confident from inside. If you do not believe in your abilities, in your capabilities, in your skills, your capacities, you will never be able to feel confident, because even if you know a lot of things, even if you know a lot of technical know-how, it is of no use if you are not able to use that technical know-how in a confident manner, or if you are not able to talk about what you know in a confident manner. And that is why understanding this at the primary level, that self-confidence is the kind of trust or the faith or the belief which we have in our own selves, in our own abilities, in our capacities, is of importance. Now, before I start with my techniques, I want all of you to keep 3 points in your mind. Anchor these points in your mind, make it your anchor thoughts, and then take ahead the learnings of confidence. Number 1, the first thing which you need to keep in mind is nobody is born confident. So first, keep that out of your mind, that I'm not confident because I'm not born with confidence. No, it's not so. Confident people also have put in a lot of effort to gain that kind of confidence which they show, which they portray. So it's not so that you need to be born with confidence. You can build confidence and train yourself into confidence. Number 2 thought, confidence is a skill. Because confidence is a skill, it is learnable, it is trainable, and you can always acquire it. You can always strive hard, put in extra effort to learn it. That sometimes when externally you come out as a very confident person, people feel that you are confident. What matters is you should feel inside that you are confident. So keep this in mind. The third anchor thought, that introverted people also can be confident. And introverted people can also learn to be confident if they feel that they cannot be confident because they are introverted. Let us go ahead with our tips and techniques which will help you learn different ways with the help of which you will be able to build confidence. One more disclaimer which I would like to give here is confidence building again is a slow process. It's a gradual process. Nobody is going to be confident overnight. You need to learn how to be confident. You need to change certain ways of thinking so that you will be able to learn to build confidence in your own self. So let us go ahead with the first technique for building self-confidence is understand that failure is inevitable and don't dwell on it. We have to understand this, that failure is inevitable. We are going to meet failure someday on our way in our lives. It is a part and parcel of our life. If we understand this, that failure is going to be in and around somewhere, either today or tomorrow, we will be able to face failure in a friendly manner. Most of the pressure which is there on your mind, because of which you feel inconfident to do certain things, is because you feel that you will not be able to take failure, because you feel that you will fail if you do something on your own. So first and foremost, keep this in mind, that if you haven't failed today, you might fail tomorrow. If you have failed today, You might succeed tomorrow. Failure is bound to be there in our lives. Someday we are going to fail, someday we are going to pass. So it is a part and parcel of our lives. Because failure is a part and parcel of our lives, let's take it in our stride. Even if we fail doing something, don't brood. Don't feel bad about it. At least you did something because of which you understood that not the right way to do. I will quote Edison after 1000 failures. He says that I learned 1000 ways of how a particular thing doesn't work. Now this is really a way to look at failure, because failure tells us what exactly is not to be done. Success tells us what is to be done. Self-confident people don't let failure affect them. They build it up. They come back from failure. They bounce back. They rebound. So do that. Whenever you face failure, it's not the end of life. It's not the only thing that has happened with you. All of us are going to fail someday. So when you understand what is not to be done, when you face failure, at least you have learned something. And that is why keep in mind, failure is going to be there. There is no need for you to have any fear about failure. Failure is a part and parcel of our life, and just take it in your stride.